All right, it looks like we are going. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the free training on how to succeed on YouTube with AI faceless YouTube channels. I'm super excited for this free training. I'm going to be giving you a ton of value in it, and I cannot wait to get into the secrets that we're about to go through on this free training. My name is Matt Parr. I'm going to be your presenter here for the free training, and we're doing this on behalf of TubeMagic, which is our software company which helps people optimize their YouTube videos and take them to new heights with getting more views and subscribers, and most importantly, making their YouTube channels into a business and potentially even making money from their channels. And in this free training, I'm going to be showing you 3 different secrets for making money on YouTube with artificial intelligence and AI tools. And here's exactly what you are going to be discovering within this free training. I'm going to be showing you secret number 1, which is the new type of AI channels that are working right now with something called the AI system method. I'm going to be breaking that all down, explaining to you how these channels are taking advantage of this new way of doing YouTube and this new wave that you can get on and start doing it yourself. Then we're getting into secret number 2, which is using AI tools to automate the entire process. This means generating your whole videos, your video ideas, even optimizing your videos for you. AI can do it. And this is coming from someone who was super against AI just a year ago. Now I'm all in on it, and I'm going to be showing you why, and I think you'll understand why in a couple minutes here. And then we're going to get into secret number 3, which is how to blow up your channel fast using AI and make tons of money potentially with the methods that I'm going to be showing you how to do. So with all that being said, if you stay until the end of this free training, I'm going to be giving you a free attendee bonus list of AI niches, and the only way you get access to that is if you stay all the way until the end of this free training, and I'll be giving it to you right then. And this shouldn't take too long, 30, 40 minutes here for the free training, and we will be getting into that, and I'll give you your list of niches. That'll be literally completely for free. Now, if you've seen any of my personal YouTube videos on my personal channel, Make Money Matt, you know I always try my best to be straight to the point and to over-deliver with the value that I try to give on all of my videos. And that's exactly what I'm also trying to do here on this free training. So I'm going to do my absolute best to give you as much value as I possibly can. So here are some of my results with doing this new method of doing YouTube. $20,000 in a single month off of 1.2 million views. And obviously, anytime I show any types of results or anything, I always do need to give a disclaimer that I can't guarantee that you're going to make $20,000 per month, $10,000, whatever, just by watching this free training. But what I can guarantee, you're going to discover the same exact tactics that I'm using to get results like these, and that all of my successful students are also using to get incredible results. We got Kari right here who makes $10,000 per month from his completely AI run channel. When I say that, it's no exaggeration. Completely AI run, and Kari's doing it right there. He's one of my most successful students who's doing this new method of doing YouTube, and he's doing it in a very crazy way that allows him to do it with barely any views. So he's successful in the sense he's barely getting any views, and he's still able to do this, and I'm going to show you why in just a second here. We've also got Casper here, who had a video cost him about $50 to produce, made it back over $1,500 in less than 20 days. And the thing about YouTube is when you plant these assets, these seeds, so to speak, they can come to harvest, so to speak, for you over time. They can continue to give views for years and years into the future. That's what's so epic about YouTube, and he's in an evergreen topic as well, so it'll get views for a long time into the future. And I'm going to be showing you how to do this, potentially not for $50 per video. I'm going to show you how to do this for significantly even cheaper than that, using AI tools to automate a lot of this. We also got Reynold right here, who's from India. This works no matter where you live in the world. We got Reynold right here, who was getting paid $100 per month at his job in India. And he was honestly scared about even getting married, and he had all this stress in his life. But now with this new method, he's making almost $100 every other day. And that's all because of YouTube. He's able to get married soon. He's making thousands of dollars per month just with one channel. Imagine you had one channel that made you $3,000, $5,000 per month. How would that change your life? Now, again, I can't guarantee you'll get results like this or any of my students or me just by watching this free training. But what I can guarantee is I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to show you the best growth tactics of growing on YouTube and potentially making money and monetizing YouTube on this free training. So with that all being said, I'm going to give you guys a special offer here right off the bat because you are going to be needing this for a couple of the things that I'm going to be sharing within this free training. And that is Tube Magic, which is our suite of AI tools, which helps you optimize your YouTube channel, write scripts, and do a lot of things for you. And I'm going to just put it out there right now to make sure to secure your 1-week Tube Magic trial for only $1. And trust me on this, I really need you guys to go and sign up for this because you are going to need it during this webinar. So I'm just going to essentially talk about Tube Magic here for a minute or two and let you guys go sign up to that in another tab if you want to. But with all that being said, once you do sign up for Tube Magic, then you can come back to this tab once you have that 1-week trial. And guess what? You can cancel it at any time as well. So if you don't need it and if you think it's not right for you, you can literally cancel it at any time. And honestly, I would give this away to you guys for free, but the fact is that our payment processor requires us to charge $1. It's literally a requirement with DigiStorage as our payment processor currently. We have to charge $1 for the 1-week trial. So it's literally $1. We'll even refund you the $1 if you want, if you don't like it. But it's $1. You can try Tube Magic out, and you will need it for this free training. So hopefully everybody's got their Tube Magic subscriptions. We're going to be moving forward here straight into the free training. And at this point, you might be saying, who's this guy? How can I trust him? Well, my name is Matt Parr, and I'm 23 years old at the moment. I run 12 plus faceless YouTube channels, so I actually do this method. I'm actually running a bunch of different YouTube channels. And between all my channels, I have more than 500 million views. If you count other platforms, it's well over 1 billion views at this point. But just on YouTube alone, over 500 million views. I've got millions of subscribers across my different channels. In fact, I even have one of my play buttons right here that I got for hitting over 1 million subscribers. You can see a bunch of the different play buttons in the back right here as well, a bunch for hitting over 100,000 subscribers and other milestones, a bunch of awards too for making over $1 million online as well. So I'm actually doing this method. You know, this isn't just coming from someone who's not doing this. I'm actually doing this. And my personal channel, like I said earlier, is called Make Money Matt. And that's my personal channel where I share with other people how they can also grow on YouTube, make money on YouTube, and so forth. And I also run a community with over 10,000 YouTubers. So I'm having an inside look at what's working for some people and what's not working for other people. And I can just straight up share with you what is working right now. And I make over $100,000 per month with YouTube. Honestly, makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable even saying this due to the fact that, you know, I don't want to come off like I'm bragging and that I'm so great and everything. Honestly, I think I'm very lucky for coming across this business model at such a young age. I'm incredibly lucky the fact that I found out about this on the internet and I started doing this when I was just 14 years old with faceless YouTube channels, and now it's morphed into where I'm able to use AI to turbocharge these results, and that's what I'm going to be showing you within this webinar right here. So again, not to brag, I'm literally just showing this to you so you can know that you're actually learning this from somebody who's actually doing this. That's literally the only reason there. Now, I wasn't always this good. Just a couple of years ago, I was a completely broke high school student. I was depressed, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, quite frankly, and really just apathetic towards life at this point in my life. And I always knew deep down that I wanted something more with my life. I knew I didn't want to go that traditional route of, you know, going to college, going to high school, you know, working a 9-to-5 job for the rest of my life. I knew deep down that I didn't want that. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there on this stream right here who also feel similarly, who know that they're not destined for that for the rest of their life, and they know they want something more. And I knew it was possible too. You know, I saw YouTubers out there having success with YouTube, making tons of money, being able to travel the world, and it really inspired me. I knew it was possible. I didn't know the exact mechanics of it, but I knew it was possible. That being said, my life changed in about 2014 when I discovered something known as faceless niche YouTube channels. Essentially what a faceless niche YouTube channel is a YouTube channel where you treat it more so as a brand rather than you being a personality. Now, when I started YouTube, I was this awkward high school student. You know, there was no way I was going to be stepping in front of a camera. And I'm sure there's a lot of people here on this stream as well who may feel similarly, where there's no way in heck you're going to ever appear on camera. My views on that have changed over the past couple of years. You know, when I've started my personal channel, I have gotten the courage of doing it. But at the time, deathly afraid of getting on camera. There was no way I was going to do it. And I just happened to stumble across a channel called Top 5s, which produced top 5 videos about a variety of different subjects, scary topics, and just interesting documentaries, and so forth. And I thought to myself, I can probably do this as well. I could probably record these voiceovers on my little broken iPhone, on my cracked computer. I could probably edit the videos together. And that's what I started doing. I put all my time into that. And within a year, I was making more money than all my friends, making about $3,000 per month. And within 2 years, I was making more money than both of my parents combined. And to say this was life-changing would be a complete understatement. This brought me from being a completely broke high schooler to now having the money to do whatever I want with my life. Doing faceless YouTube channels essentially gave me the keys to the kingdom of not only freedom for my own life, but this business model has also been able to help a ton of other people as well. And if you fast forward now to today, I run 12 plus different YouTube channels. I've made millions upon millions of dollars online. I bought my dream house for over $1 million, which is honestly such an amazing feeling. I've been able to travel the world over the past couple of years, which is something I've been incredibly passionate about. I've visited over 36 countries at this point. But what I'm most proud of out of all those things are just extra, to be quite honest with you. But what I'm most proud of in my entire life is my course in community, Tube Mastery, and monetization. This course and community has changed more people's lives outside of just myself, and it's the thing I get the most amount of fulfillment from. I've helped thousands of people do the same exact process, quit their jobs, and literally go all in on YouTube and make a living potentially out of doing YouTube. So that's what I'm most proud of in my life, but it is awesome to be able to, give back to family members, employ family members as well, and just honestly, live a life that I didn't even think was possible a couple years ago when I was in high school and I was broke and I was depressed, not knowing what I wanted to do with my life, and seeing my only examples at the time were people who didn't necessarily like, their jobs or anything. And I don't want to knock anybody, my family and everything, I love them so much, but I did see with a lot of them, they weren't necessarily happy in the jobs that they had and everything, so I knew that I didn't want to go down that path. And thank God for faceless YouTube channels. To be quite honest with you, it completely transformed my life and the lives of many other people as well. And the way that faceless YouTube channels work is, again, you have the faceless content, and you can even hire people to make the videos for you. You put that out there on YouTube, it gets views, and then every single time someone sees an ad impression on one of your videos, you make a little bit of money. That's essentially how it works with making money with faceless YouTube channels. Now, in the past, I've been really against using AI tools for a couple different reasons, but the main reason was that they just weren't good enough. I would get questions every single day within my Tube Mastery community where people would ask me, Matt, should I, for example, use this AI copywriting software to write my scripts, or should I do this or that? And my answer was always no, because I would try out these softwares that people were asking me about, and I would see that, it's not nearly as good as the scripts that either I would be writing or that I would be hiring one of my script writers, for example, for $50 to $100 per script to write. And so I always would tell people, don't do it, don't use these AI software, don't, for example, use the AI robot voiceovers because they're literally just not good enough. And if you take a look at the top performing videos on YouTube, this is what I would say at the time, you won't see these AI voiceovers, you won't see these AI written scripts, and so forth. And then I met Kari. Kari's one of my top students who I talked about earlier. And he completely blew my mind with all of this. He showed me a channel. This is in the past couple years here. He showed me a channel making $10,000+ per month using almost completely artificial intelligence tools. So this completely blew my mind. This took my theory that you couldn't use AI and just completely blew it out of the water. He was doing it. I was like, wow. And I thought to myself too, these software that he's using, they're only going to get better. This was like a year and a half ago when he showed me this. And I thought to myself, where's this going to be in 6 months? Where's this going to be a year from now? Where's this going to be in 2, 3, 5 years from now? Imagine if you could hop on this bandwagon, you could hop on this trend right now and use these tools while not many other people are using them, and use them to your advantage. And I thought to myself, wow, just imagine the potential of this. So, of course, he convinced me to start doing this, and it changed my entire YouTube business. I put aside my ego and what I thought I knew, and I gave some of these tools a shot. By the way, the way I met Kari, just to be completely transparent, was in my private Facebook group, which is the group that you get when you join Tube Mastery and Monetization. I talked with him in there. He was posting his results within the group. obviously I reached out to him because I didn't like AI, and I wanted to frankly tell him, maybe you shouldn't be talking about AI in the group and everything. But that's until he proved to me he was making this much, and he also proved to me that these tools can work. And he proved to me that his channel's actually getting this many views, completely AI run. That completely changed my mind. So then I, like I said, put aside my ego, what I thought I knew, and I gave some of these tools a shot. And here's what happened within my business. My freelancer costs went down drastically and profitability increased. I was saving dozens of hours of time per month, which was an added benefit, and honestly, it made my entire YouTube operation a lot easier. Here's one of my channels right here, $7,000 per month just on that channel. I run 12 plus different YouTube channels, make over 30 grand a month just from ad revenue alone, over 100K a month from other monetization sources. Again, I don't like to talk about revenue numbers or anything like that, and obviously I can't guarantee that you will make this much money just by watching this free training, but I'm literally just saying as inspiration and just showing you what some other people have been able to do with this. And this was so impactful for me that I ended up going down a rabbit hole researching this and what was possible. Because with all these different AI models popping up at the time and all these different AI tools popping up that could potentially let you do a lot of the things that I was previously doing on YouTube much easier and much faster and basically cutting down the time it takes to do it, I really went down a rabbit hole researching this. And I ended up acquiring a company called MoRise.ai, which at the time was a YouTube optimization company, which allowed you to, for example, put in a link to a YouTube video and then it'll basically optimize the whole video for you, which I thought was a cool concept. It was a really cool software, and honestly, I loved it, but I saw potential beyond that as well. And that's the reason I ended up acquiring it, and it's the reason I've ended up investing well over 6 figures at this point, adding more tools to it, making it better. And this is, to be quite honest with you guys, this is pretty selfishly for myself because I'm using these tools myself within my YouTube businesses to speed things up and to basically cut down the, not learning curve, but the time curve that would be required to do a lot of these things. So now we're allowing other people to try it as well. I thought to myself, it's not right just to hoard this all to myself. And honestly, this is costing me a lot of money at this point in time. So what if we just open this up at a no-brainer offer? Super cheap. Literally just open it up to people and heck, you guys can use it too. And that's what we did with Tube Magic. Now anybody can try it out and use the amazing tools inside, and you can as well if you'd like, and you can benefit from all that time, all that money that I've invested in this as well. And we've had a bunch of huge YouTubers do this as well. Like for example, just to show you guys here on this training, if you go to the Tube Magic homepage down here, we've had Randolph with over 1 million subscribers. He's using Tube Magic on his channel. He's generating a lot of this stuff for his channel completely with Tube Magic. We've got tons of huge YouTubers using this tool. It's not just me, and they've also been able to see success with it. So going back to the webinar right here, let's go back to the presentation. There we go. Where were we? So this free training is going to go over exactly how to do this. Exactly how. I don't want to leave anything out. That's what this is going to go over how to do. And with that being said, let's get into the secrets. This is the main part of this free training and the part that I think you're going to get a ton of value from. Starting with secret number 1, which is the new type of AI channels that are working right now using the AI system method. Now to prove this works, let's take a look at this channel called Digital Engine. This is a channel that you can go out and look at on YouTube. They only have 18 videos on their channel, only 18 videos, and the niche that this channel is within is the AI news niche. So they talk about the latest, artificial intelligence news. Like you can see some of these videos right here. Meet the most dangerous and fastest growing AI, or the dangerous AI that Sam Altman-Fried, Elon Musk are worried about. And obviously, very great thumbnails right here that employ a little bit of fear and curiosity and so forth. A lot of the best tactics that I teach right here are integrated within this channel. It's the reason the channel's got multiple hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They have 400K right here, which would actually get them a silver play button, just like this, for hitting that right there. So they would have got a silver play button, literally just 18 videos. Now, what if I were to tell you that you could generate these types of videos that could potentially get a play button like this completely automatically, and they're actually good? And this is coming from someone who is completely against using AI. Now I'm telling you that you can do it completely and it'll actually be good, and YouTube will actually allow it as well. And there's a way of doing that, and I'm going to show you here in just a second. So this channel, they get 1.4 million views per month. Pretty good for 18 videos, right? And this would be around $10,000 to $20,000 per month, depending on their CPM. 10 to 20 grand a month, like that's pretty good. You can't beat that off of 18 videos. That's actually amazing right there. Now the crazy part about this channel is that they barely upload, and most of this channel can be completely automated with AI tools like what I'm about to show you in the next secret. And more specifically, how to actually use them correctly. A lot of people use these tools wrong, and I want to show you how to use them correctly right here. So with all that being said, let's get into the next slide right here, which is talking about my student, Kari. So Kari, like I mentioned earlier, is making over $10,000 per month with this channel right here called Debt Busters USA. Now you'll notice on his channel, he may not get millions upon millions of views on every single video. His top videos only have 200,000, 50,000 views, yet somehow he's making $10,000 per month. How in the world could that be possible? Well, I'm going to reveal it on this free training. I have a bonus secret I'm going over towards the end of this webinar where I'm going to pull back the curtains on this bonus secret, how he's doing that, 10K a month, with not even getting a ton of views, honestly. And the views are decent, but they're not like the last channel we looked at, which is Digital Engine. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is that you can run all types of different channels and still potentially make a full-time income with those channels. Obviously, I can't guarantee it. I don't want to make any income claims or anything like that, but I just want to show you that it's possible that some channels are able to do that. Even with tiny views or with huge views, they're able to do it. So that being said, Kari's channel right here talks about the best AI tools to use. So he makes videos, for example, like the 5 best AI video maker software, or the secret method to use AI voice to monetize YouTube videos. He just basically talks about different AI tools, which ones are better, makes lists about them, makes tutorials about them, and so forth. And these themselves are AI generated videos as well. So let's take a look at some more AI channels, just real briefly here. For example, AI Guy, he uses a completely AI-generated character to be the host of his videos. 60,000 subscribers, getting over 1 million views per month, which can potentially be a lot of money, by the way. You also got a channel in the travel niche, like Before You Go. And this channel just makes travel guides like the 11 best things to do in Doha, Qatar. And then you also have Brainy Dose, which is in the psychology niche, doing videos that can be completely done with AI. Same thing with Body Hub, which is in the health niche. So with that being said, if you stay until the end to get your attendee bonus list of niches and channels, I think you're going to get a ton of value from that because you're going to get to see a bunch of different channels and a bunch of different niches that those channels are in. So make sure you stay until the end to get that because you're going to get a ton of value from it. I would hate for you not to get that. So these are all the channels I just showed you are faceless YouTube channels. Same types of channels that have allowed me to never work a traditional job, have allowed me not to go to college, and have allowed me to live a life that a lot of people, frankly, would dream of. Faceless YouTube channels. Now, AI can also help with personal channels. Like I said, I have my personal channel, Make Money Matt, and I'm using some of these tools with my personal channel as well to get over 1 million views per month on that channel. Pretty awesome, in all honesty. Now, like I promised, I'm going to show you the best niches to use AI within. And these are the following: wealth, health, technology, travel, and tutorials, especially tutorials related to AI specifically, like what Kari's doing. These are the best niches to use AI in. And here's why. They're higher than average CPMs, which means you'll make more money on average per 1,000 views. There's opportunities to make more money, and like I promised, I'm going to be getting into that in just a second. They're evergreen, and they're the best for AI, and you'll see why. Now, you probably want to see what these AI tools can actually do, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you right now, which brings me into secret number 2, which is using AI tools to automate this entire process. Let's say, for example, you're running a top 10 channel that made videos about like the top 10 fastest cars or the top 10 most scary videos, just like this channel right here, Most Amazing Top 10 does. Here's all you have to do with this new age of AI to actually generate videos doing this. All you have to do is find a similar example channel, similar to what the channel that you're actually running or thinking about running is doing, and then copy that channel link And then we're going to head on over to Tube Magic. And by the way, make sure you get your 1 week for only $1 so you can follow along here with Tube Magic. Let's actually do this together so you can watch over my shoulder as I'm doing this. So we're going to go to that channel, Most Amazing Top 10s, because they're making top 10 videos. They're very successful doing it. They've got millions upon millions of views on their channel, almost 10 million subscribers. And we're going to simply copy their username right here, which is Most Amazing Top 10. And we're going to then head on over into Tube Magic, which is our suite of different AI tools right here. And this is the main tools page of Tube Magic, what it looks like. And I know it looks like there's a ton of tools right here. Trust me, it's not that complicated. I'm going to show you how to do this very simply. All you simply have to do is go to Video Ideas and paste in that channel handle right there and click Generate. That's it. You have literally unlimited video ideas at your fingertips now that you can do forever. Check that out. You have top 10 chilling location Google Maps wants to hide from you. You have a potentially very high quality video idea that you just generated and it did it for you. Tell me that's not incredible. Now check this out. What we can do is actually copy this link right here. And what's the next part of the video creation process? After you've got, for example, a title, now you're going to need a script. And what did you have to do in the past to generate scripts? You had to sit down and you had to actually type out every word for word what's going to be said within the video. And this could take anywhere from 30 minutes to several hours for you to do. Check this out. We're going to copy this and we're going to head on over to the scripting tab right here and we're going to click Video Scripts. Now as you'll see, there's multiple different templates for different types of scripts that you can do. Let's just do a general script right here, which is just the most common type of script where it's just general and it'll just do the whole thing for you. And then we can simply paste in the title right here, top 10 chilling locations Google Maps wants to hide from you, and we can select the number of words. And what's really cool is if you hover over this little icon right here, it'll show you that 2,000 words is, for example, a 15-minute video, 1,500 words is about 10 minutes, and 800 is about 5 minutes. So you'll know exactly how long your video will be when it's spoken after this is all said and done. So let's select a number of words. Let's just go with 800 here. We'll do a quick 5-minute video from this and then just literally click generate and it's going to do the work for us. Check this out. Within a matter of seconds, what used to take hours upon hours of either you doing it yourself or your only other option was hiring somebody, paying them minimum $50 per script to do this, you can literally get this done instantly. And this is basing the script off of already popular videos that are out there. So it's optimizing your video based on what's already working within the YouTube algorithm and the YouTube API, and it's doing this all for you. Check this out. We literally have a complete script. Welcome back, folks. We're diving into the mysterious and chilling world of hidden locations on Google Maps. You won't believe what we've uncovered, so grab your detective hats and let's get started. First up on our list is the infamous Area 51. Located in the Nevada desert, this top secret military base has been the countless subject of, as you can see, it's doing it all for you. You've got an entire script, an entire 5-minute script, and you can generate scripts up to 2,000 words. And 2,000 words, again, is 15 minutes, as you can see by that right there. 15-minute script you can literally just do, and you can do unlimited of those with Tube Magic. You're welcome. Like, I don't know what else to say, guys. Like, this will literally do all the work for you with script writing, and they're actually good scripts. It's not going to be like just using ChatGPT. We train this with the most popular YouTube channels that are doing similar scripts with this, so you're getting data that's actually going to give you a ton of value, and that's actually going to make your videos perform well. It's just epic. Let me show you one more thing with the script writing feature as well. If we go back to it right here, and we go, as you can see, there's a bunch of templates. You also got short form templates, so this will generate you sub 60-second shorts for your channel if you want to do short form. You also got how-to script templates right here. For example, a script about how to make a sandwich, for example. You got script outline. This is a cool one. I just want to show you guys this one real quick. For example, if you do a top 10 chilling location Google Maps wants to hide from you and click generate, this is one I find myself using more times than not, even on my personal channel. And the reason for that is because, for example, on my personal channel, I know a lot about the subject of like making money online and making money on YouTube. And I don't need a word-for-word script for that. Literally, I just need some bullet points so I can get a general outline and a general flow for the video. So I'm starting at 80% rather than 0%. And check this out right here. This will literally give you the bullet points. It'll do it for you. So it literally just bullet pointed out our entire video, going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it did it in 800 words, and boom, it did it all for you. Now check this out. If we go back to scripting, and we go to video scripts, and we go to view more, we also have just added a list video script template. By the way, we got tons of more script templates coming soon. I've got 20 plus more that are already outlined at like exactly how I want them to look and everything, and I'm pouring well over $10,000 a month into developers to literally develop all these scripts. And check this out. The list video script, we can, for example, make a top 5 video about the, let's say, tallest buildings. Just as an example right here. And then select the number of words. We'll go 800 words for this one and simply click generate. And within a matter of seconds, we will have a list video script, just like that channel we were taking a look at there, which was the Most Amazing Top 10 channel, which makes these list videos about top 10 videos, top 5 videos, and so forth. And if we go back to our YouTube script writer right here, as you can see, we have our top 5 tallest buildings script. And what we can simply do is copy all of this right here. If we go back to the slideshow, what we're going to do then is drop this script into a specific software, and you can follow me along with this. So we'll take all of this, including this right here, copy this, and then head on over to this software right here, and then we're going to paste it in right here. We can select from a bunch of different voices. There's tons of voices to choose from, and these are hyper realistic, and they will allow you to get monetized on YouTube. We've got countless students do it, no problem at all. And here's why this is different, for example, than using AI voices several years ago. Several years ago, it was literally robot generated from like a synthetically generated voice from a robot. Now, these are basing this off of actual human voices. They clone the voices. And what does this mean? It means not only will it be indistinguishable from a human, but also these voices could potentially be your own. You could clone your own voice, or if you have for example, a audio person that you like the sound of their voice, you could clone their voice with their permission, and you could literally have that in the software right here, which is pretty darn epic. Now, I've already generated this right here because I don't want to waste your guys' time, and then you simply click the download button right there, and boom, now you've got a high quality voiceover. Let's take a listen to this right here, just so you guys can hear our good quality.
Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to take you on a journey to explore the world's most astonishing architectural marvels. In this video, we'll be counting down the top 5 tallest buildings in the world.
As you can hear, like it's indistinguishable from a human. Indistinguishable, sorry. And it did it all for us. And you have got tons of different voices with different accents and any language you can possibly imagine as well. In fact, I'm running channels within a variety of different languages. That's a whole nother discussion for another day, but it's allowed me to 10x plus my income with YouTube. I'm going to get into it a little bit towards the end of this webinar, just so I can give you guys as much value as I possibly can right here. But as you can see, then you simply download that right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop that audio file into this specific software. You're going to go into the software, and then you're going to go into script to video. And you click proceed right here. And then you simply paste in your script. There we go, we got the script in, and it may say conclusion at the end right here, so you can just get rid of that, just so you have a clean script in the software. And then, sorry, and then you're simply going to click proceed, just like that. And check this out. This is honestly mind-blowing, the fact that this is even possible. Essentially what this is doing, just to give you guys an explanation of what this is doing, is it is referencing stock media libraries, for example, Storyblocks, among many other ones, and it's searching visuals from those to use in the background of our video to correspond with what we're actually talking about. So it's going to take royalty-free stock assets, and guess why this is beneficial for you? Because then you don't have to worry about copyright or anything else, because it's making sure that it's only taking clips from copyright-free resources, which is pretty freaking awesome. Already 58% complete, literally within a couple minutes right here. And if we just give it a minute here, this should finish. And you will have a complete video. And then you can also upload the audio file, which I recommend doing. I don't typically recommend the built-in audio voices on some of these software right here. I like to import one from a higher quality source, and I'll show you guys where you can get all the different software that are available as well. I'm going to show you how to do that right here. So now it's actually creating the scenes, and as you can see, there's 40 scenes it's creating, and we'll just give it a couple moments right here, and it will do that, and we will have a finished video here, literally probably with under 60 seconds right here, which is pretty awesome. So there we go. Text to visuals already almost done. Boom. our videos made. Check this out. So if we go right here, as you can see, it literally made our video within a couple minutes right there. And then what we can do is select audio, and then from here, go to voiceover. And then you can select from a bunch of different pre-inputted voices if you'd like, or like what I like to do, I like to upload another voiceover right here. So then you go to my uploads, and as you can see, you can then drop that voiceover into there, and then AI auto sync will match the audio to video for you. And then check this out, you have literally a completed video right here. So if we go to, for example, watch this video right here, as you can see, it's literally done all for you. And then you can also even switch out these scenes. If you don't like a certain scene, you can switch it out. If you'd like to, for example, put a screen recording like Kari sometimes does with his channel, if you're doing like a tutorial channel, you can swap that out instantly. You can edit these videos literally within a couple of minutes. And there's even free software of doing some of this too. Not all this AI stuff where it generates the whole thing for you, but there's free software, for example, if you literally just want to edit these together super easily, and I'm going to be giving that to you towards the end of this free training, showing you exactly how you can get that. So as you can see, pretty dang incredible, honestly, that AI can do all of this. Let's jump on back over to the webinar right here, and let's get right into this. Like I said, if you stay until the end, let me go back to presenting mode right here. I'm going to show you where you can get all of these software so you can get started doing this ASAP. Now you might be saying, Matt, that's all great. That's all awesome. I know I could generate these videos. I know I could do that. But I'm still unsure about one thing. How am I going to actually get views doing this, and how can I ensure that this is going to be worth my time? Now let me tell you something that might sound kind of controversial, but going viral on YouTube isn't luck. It's not luck. You'll see people who've struggled on YouTube for 10 years and then they finally crack the code and they finally understand how to do it, and then they blow up not only their one channel, but they blow up every channel after that. It's been the case for me. It's been the case of so many different YouTubers out there. Like, for example, I started with my faceless niche YouTube channels, but now I'm even running a personal channel, which is also wildly successful because I know a couple key growth tactics, which I'm going to show you right now. And that brings us into secret number 3, which is how to blow up your channel fast with AI and make tons of money. Let's get into it. Might sound controversial as well that I'm calling this the guaranteed growth blueprint. You might be saying, how could you guarantee that somebody's channel is going to grow? Well, let me show you. Basically, the way this works is a feedback loop. What you do is you follow a very specific formula of generating content called the consecutive content formula. This is content that will feed other content on your channel. So for example, let's say that you are running a top 10 channel and you talk specifically about technology. There's a couple of reasons why that's beneficial. Number one is that when you upload a bunch of different tech videos on your channel, one related to phones, one related to iPads, one related to laptops, they all have that underlying theme of technology, and they're all top 10 videos, let's say. When one of those videos pops off and gets a ton of views, it will feed all of the other videos on your channel. So all of your videos will be benefited, and it's consecutive content. And you can even take this to the next level by implementing an advanced playlist strategy where you take people from one video to the next in a very specific formula. And I call that a little bit more of the advanced consecutive content formula. It's really not advanced. It's very simple to do, but not many people do it. That's the only reason I'm calling it that. And then once you follow that formula and you have amazing videos going up that are following that, then what you're going to want to do is optimize the metadata on those videos, which tells YouTube what your videos are about. And then you go through this feedback loop of improvement where your videos will all be feeding each other. You'll start getting search traffic from the algorithm. And then once you get that search traffic, you can leverage it into potentially hundreds of thousands or millions of suggested video views. This is how you truly go viral on YouTube. Like, this is how you actually do it. And as you can see right here, I also call this a symbiotic content system because one video feeds all the other videos on your channel. And when one video takes off, your entire channel benefits and your entire business benefits. I'm going to show you a bonus secret here in a second about how to make a ton of money from your channel as well. Like I said, this sounds complex. All these words and everything, these are just catchphrases that I've came up with to call a lot of these things because they don't have a name, but they're actually very simple. Very simple. And let me show you why. First of all, you're not going to be guessing. Let me explain. If you use a specific AI tool with Tube Magic, you can see what's actually getting views and then model it. check this out. So if we go on back over to TubeMagick right here, and then we go on over to the ideation phase right here, and then you simply go into the video research section right here. Let's say, for example, you're thinking about doing a video about how to make money online. You just simply search make money online right here. And then you can also select from a date range, for example, the last hour, last week, last month. Typically, I recommend doing like the last month. And then you can sort it by the number of views and simply click search. And then you can see literally which videos have got the most amount of views within that time period. And this will show you what actually have. And then you can also filter this by views. And guess what we're adding here in a couple weeks? We're also adding the ability to filter by channel size. So you can see channels with less than, for example, 10,000 subscribers. That's all being implemented this. And then you can also select the date range, for example, in the past week or the past month. You can see the most viewed videos that have been uploaded in that time frame with that amount of views, which is honestly amazing. We're adding a bunch more filters. Soon you're going to be able to even filter by short form content, long form content, any type of content that you'd like, and that's all going to be on here. Soon you'll even be able to filter by country, by channel size, so you can see channel videos rather on channels, for example, with less than 10,000 subscribers. If a video blew up on a small channel, the video is probably doing good based off its own merit, so that's going to be a video you're going to want to model. And that is the key with this. Do not guess. Model what has already worked. Now you might be saying, Matt, if I model what has already worked, isn't that just putting up a very similar piece of content? No, because you're going to take that and we're going to expand on it and give more value on that subject. And that's simply not the way YouTube works either. When one video takes off, it actually opens up the opportunity for a bunch more videos to get views using something called similar metadata. Because you can get in the suggested video feed of that video, and then you can siphon views from that to get tons of videos from suggested. So it's actually a good thing when you have a lot of popular videos. Now there can be certain niches, for example gaming, where there can be a lot of competition within a niche, for example Minecraft videos, and then when you get to that point you are going to want to definitely improve the quality of your videos a lot in order to compete with those types of videos. But there's so many different undercover, untapped niches, which I'm going to be giving you guys access to if you stay with me to the end of this webinar, which is going to be your attendee bonus for attending this webinar right here. So let's get back into the presentation right here. That simply shows you do not guess, model what has already worked. Now what's metadata? You heard me talk about this right here. As you can see, I can't even spell right here. So if a person who can't even spell can do this, you can do this too. But essentially what metadata is it tells YouTube what your videos are about. And this is going to be things like your title, your description, your tags, what you actually say verbally within your videos also. And a lot of people, there's a lot of argument about this online. A lot of people are like, oh, metadata doesn't even matter. It's just the quality of your videos. But no, metadata is very important at a very specific time in your channel, which is the beginning of your channel. And here's where everybody goes wrong with metadata. They put bad keywords, bad optimization, and they simply don't know what to put it within these fields that are going to actually get their channels picked up in search initially and then eventually get pushed out and suggested to potentially millions upon millions of people. And by doing this, they're not taking full advantage of the YouTube algorithm, but that's almost understating it. Their channel's not being watered and grown by the algorithm, and they're leaving millions upon millions of views on the table, essentially, if you don't do this the right way. And that's because you're not telling YouTube what your videos are about in the beginning, so they can get indexed sooner, and the sooner they get indexed, the sooner that they can start getting pushed out to people, and the sooner that then once they do, then you can get it pushed out to an even bigger pool of people once you do the suggested strategy here. So how do you know what to put in these fields? Well, in the past, I had this really long, complex strategy of having spreadsheets and using different keyword searching tools and then copy-pasting the results into those spreadsheets and doing all that. That was the past. I would literally spend hours doing this, and that's what I learned to do to optimize new channels. But check this out. Now it's time to upload and optimize your videos the right way, the easy way. Check this out. If you go back to TubeMagick, and then you go on over to the optimizing tab right here, and you go to warp upload, then what you want to do is grab a video URL, for example. Let's go on over to a random video, like for example, my latest video, 10 laziest ways to make money online with YouTube. We'll just use that as an example here. We're going to want to copy the link to that, head on over to TubeMagick, paste in the link right here, And typically what you're going to want to do is paste in an unlisted video link, something that hasn't been published yet on YouTube. And the reason you want to do that is because it'll still index what's being said in the video, and then it'll take that, and then it will find other popular videos and basically do the work for you. I don't want to spoil what I'm about to show with you, but it's going to do all the work for you. Check this out. Then what you're going to want to do is click Generate. And you can also, by the way, write the video context as well. If you don't have the video uploaded to unlisted, you can simply write what it's about and it'll do it for you as well. But it's typically better if you upload it as unlisted because you want YouTube to have the full context of what it's about so it can find those similar videos and then optimize your video based off of that. So just give the warp upload feature a second right here. By the way, you can also do all this individually as well. For example, if you go to the Optimize tab right here, you can also just, for example, do the titles. Just, for example, do the description. Just, for example, do the tags. If we scroll down right here, you can do that all individually as well. So there we go. We have it here. And check this out. This will give you 3 highly optimized titles. Nice to have, and it'll show you the thumbnail and what it looks like. You can also upload a thumbnail to preview, so you can preview what it'll look like on a bit of a smaller device, like a phone or a desktop or whatever. And then it'll give you an optimized video description. And what's crazy about this description is it's actually indexing what's said in the video and writing this for you. Not only that, it'll also give you your optimized tags that you can literally just simply copy and then paste into your tags. And this is finding it off of already popular videos, and then it's pasting it into there so that you know you have an optimized channel. Just like that. Just like that. You've got your entire video well optimized, just like that. And by the way, we are also adding in, if you go to the feature ideas right here, we're currently working on, if you're going over to the roadmap right here, we're currently working on a keyword research function, which will be coming very soon, which will allow you to search keywords and also do this same exact thing. You'll be able to do that very soon within 2Magic as well. And so if you do want to do that crazy advanced keyword strategy, finding keywords and everything that are low competition, high search volume and everything, boom, 2Magic will do that for you as well. And it'll do all the work for you if you'd like as well. I found myself doing that because it's just simple. You do the work for you. And if you ever see keywords that, for example, don't relate to your video or whatever, which is very rare with 2Magic, but if you do, just delete those and just don't use them. But you'll have a very optimized video in a matter of seconds as opposed to doing this all yourself or hiring someone to manage your channel for you, which will be several $1,000s per month if you find somebody good, that is. And as opposed to that, you're saving thousands of dollars. So honestly, 2Magic, pretty insane what we put together right there. And pretty epic tool that I'm using myself a lot as well. So then what you're going to want to do once you have your optimized metadata is you upload the videos, also with an optimized thumbnail as well. And then you get the data from that over the next month or so, and then you improve based on that data. I have a video optimization checklist I'll show you guys how to get as well on this webinar. And on that video optimization checklist, then what you're essentially going to be able to do is simply go through that and see what needs to be improved and then go through this feedback loop of improvement and repeat this over and over. This is why I guarantee your channel will grow if you do this, because there's no way it won't. You're literally optimizing based off of what's working and cutting out what's not working. And your channel, there's no way your channel will not grow if you do this. This is actually how you blow up on YouTube. So now you know that going viral on YouTube is actually possible, first of all. Tons of people doing it. I've had thousands of successful students. And you know that it's within your control. It's not luck. Now, as a bonus for being on this webinar, I want to give you a bonus about how to make absurd amounts of money from your channel. Now, the way that most people make money on YouTube is this, and it's pretty awesome that YouTube has this as well. YouTube will essentially put ads on your videos when you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And you'll make around $10 per 1,000 views if you choose a higher CPM niche, like health, wealth, technology, travel. But if you, for example, choose the wealth niche, it's going to be closer to $30 per 1,000 views. That's what I personally see on my channels about making money online, for example. $30 per 1,000 views, which is a lot. And that's one benefit of choosing a high CPM niche right there. You can still make a lot of money in lower CPM niches, but you need a lot of views to make up for them. But check this out. If you get just 100K views per month, so you upload 100 videos on your channel over the next year, and you see how simple it is to generate those videos. You upload 100, everyone just gets 1,000 views per month, which is not that hard to do. You get 100,000 views per month at a $30 CPM. You're making $3,000 per month. Semi-passively, because those videos live on YouTube forever. You can keep uploading more and more videos, and then they build up exponentially on your channel to keep growing and keep making you money no matter what you're doing. Traveling, eating, sleeping, being with your family, doing stuff you love to do. No matter what you're doing, you could potentially be making money. Here's one of my channels right here that gets 200,000 views per week, and it's making $3,000 per week. Per week. So 3, 6, 9, 12, it'd be making around $12,000 per month off of 200,000 views. So this has a bit of a lower CPM than this channel right here, but it's making $3,000 per week right there. Pretty awesome. I love that YouTube's got this. Not many social media companies have this, where they have that magic button that you can turn on monetization. Once you hit those requirements, you can literally make money natively on the platform. You can literally get paid to just upload videos on the platform. Imagine you just had one channel that made you an extra $3K a month. Would that change your life? Would you be able to quit your job? Would you, for example, be motivated then to start another channel? It's pretty insane. Imagine running 5+ channels. But you can see where this is possible. You can see why I run 12+ channels at this point. It's honestly insane, the potential of this. Now here's how to make 10 times more than what I just showed you. What I just showed you is awesome, right? But what if I were to tell you you could potentially make 10 times more? Here's how. You do something called promoting high payout partner products. These can be found on websites like Digistore24, for example. And you find a product, for example, charging $1,000. These are typically going to be digital products like a course. And find a product where you get a 50% commission for every sale that you get, meaning you make about $500 per sale. Sell 20 of those per month, and you're making $10,000 per month. It's the math on it. That's literally how to do it. Much easier than you think if you're getting enough views. Even if only a tiny percentage of them buy. Like I said on Kari's channel that I showed you earlier, he's not even getting an insane amount of views, but he's making $10,000 a month, and that's using this math. So that channel I just showed you as well, that's making $3,000 a week from ad revenue. Guess what? That channel is making $24,000 per week using a high payout product. $24,000 a week. Now, obviously, whenever I show results like this, I can't guarantee you'll make $24,000 a week. I'm just showing you what I'm doing within my business and everything to demonstrate this example right here. Now, let me show you some examples of high payout partner products as well. So I have my own personal courses, like, for example, Tube Mastery, Quantum courses. I'm working on an affiliate course, which is coming really soon as well. And you can basically be an affiliate for any of those. You go to mattpar.com/affiliates. You can sign up to promote any of these. And we give you tons of different marketing materials, like short form content, long form content that you can basically re-upload out there, and give you tons of different marketing materials so you can promote those things. And these are great examples of stuff that you can promote from one of these AI channels. Like, let's say, for example, that you had an AI channel like that AI guide channel that we were talking about earlier, and he talks about, for example, how to make monetizable faceless YouTube videos. And then you promoted, for example, my YouTube course from that. It's like a match made in heaven. It's absolutely perfect. And let me just tell you, you can make much more than full-time income if you were running that channel right there, promoting this product right here. And the brilliant thing about a digital product is a $0 fulfillment cost, so it's almost 100% profit, and then you can split it 50% with the product owner. So you never even have to create a product yourself. And if you did create a product yourself, you can make even more money potentially, and that's something you could eventually do as well. So you can start to see the potential with this, hopefully. So let's now go back to the presentation right here. Now let's discover Kari's secret. He's one of my successful students I mentioned earlier, to making 10 times more money. Check this out. So if we go to Kari's channel, it's called Debt Busters right here. As you can see, we can turn off the dark theme right here. And then we can go and we can take a look. So his channel, like we noticed right here, a lot of videos with 1,000 views, and then he's got some videos that take off as well, get 300,000, 200,000, 200,000 views, and it's all fine and well, but you might be wondering, how is he making $10,000 per month from this channel if not every video is getting 1 million views? Like that top 10 channel we showed earlier that's getting way more views, but this channel could be making similar amounts of money. How is that possible? And here's why. Kari's so genius with this. What he's doing is he's promoting AI software. So for example, he does a video about the 5 best AI video makers, wouldn't it make sense to put the links to those video makers in the description? And then if people click those links, guess what? He gets a commission from it. And guess what? Those commissions are monthly recurring, meaning that you get someone on a subscription once and you can make money for years and years in the future. If they get value out of that software, they'll stay on it, and then you can continue to make money because you're giving value. The way you make money in business, what I've learned over my past 10 years on both YouTube and just in business in general, is that you get paid in direct proportion to the value you give. And the value you give with videos like this is giving promotion to those companies, and then in return, you get paid a lot of money because the customer is also getting value. So it's a win-win-win, a huge symbiotic win for everybody. And that is why Kari's making $10,000 per month from his channel, promoting AI software and high payout products. He does a combination of both on his channel right here. He's even one of my top affiliates for my courses as well. So it's really epic. And guess what as well? This is honestly epic that we allow this. But on TubeMagic, we're allowing this right now. If you'd like, you can become an affiliate for TubeMagic. If you sign up now, you can get grandfathered into getting 50% of every sale that you get. That's not 50% one time. Monthly recurring for life as long as someone stays subscribed. And you can sign up instantly. Just go to tubemagic.com/affiliates, sign up to be an affiliate. We also got tons of marketing materials like YouTube ads, short form content, and so forth. And you can go to that and then you can start promoting that if you'd like to do so. This is an option if you're running, for example, an AI tutorial channel. This is the perfect thing to promote from that. So honestly, a pretty crazy deal we have going on right there. You know, most software do not allow this. Most software don't give 50% recurring commissions for life off the bat. That's like unheard of in this industry. And we allow it off the bat. And you can become an affiliate instantly, recurring commissions for life. Plus, it's a product you can feel good about promoting because tons of huge YouTubers are using it successfully as well. And you guys can see the potential of it now that you've sat here on this webinar. So let's go on over to our next slide, which is the power of recurring. So if we just do the math on it, if you get 400 people paying you $50 per month and you get 50% of that, that's $10K per month recurring for life as long as they stay subscribed. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, the math behind that right there. So now you know that making money on YouTube is within your control and you can actually do it. If all of these people can do it, so can you. If a broke high schooler can do this, so can you. Obviously, I can't guarantee you'll make millions of dollars like I have over the past couple of years and everything, but what I can guarantee is I'm going to show you exactly what to do, exactly what I'm doing. Let's recap what we learned. We learned secret number 1, which is a new type of AI channels. We're working right now with this method. Secret number 2, which is using AI tools to automate this entire process. Secret number 3, which is how to blow up channels fast using AI and make tons of money. And I gave you that bonus there about how to make 10x more money than most YouTubers. Now let me ask you a question. Who wants to do this right now? And who wants to do this the right way? For sure, over the next 90 days. Well, at this point, you have 2 choices. Would you rather put either a 1 or 2 in the chat if you would rather 1, choose to try to do this all yourself, trying to figure this all out yourself through trial and error, spending years to figure out what works and what doesn't, and maybe you'll get lucky 1 month and then it'll go back down because you don't even understand what worked. Would you rather do that? Or option number 2, which is discovering this exact process from somebody who's already done this time and time again and helped tens of thousands of other people do this same exact thing to help you, guide you, and work with you to get the results that you want. Put either 1 or 2 in the chat, which one you would rather do. Well, if you put a 2 in the chat, I'd love to introduce you to the TubeMagic AI system. The TubeMagic AI system, the purpose of it is to get you making regular income from YouTube in the next 90 days. And here's what you're going to get if you did choose to join. You're going to get a full program teaching exactly how to do this, a full complete course dedicated specifically to AI. You're going to get the AI YouTube system blueprint, the best AI niche to choose that's working right now, how to set your channel up for success using AI and some other tools in order to make sure that your channel is set up to go viral. There's some things in here I've never seen people talk about. I'm going to show you how to generate videos with AI instantly, nearly instantly, with different AI tools. I'm going to show you several different ways of doing it and when you want to do one way as opposed to another on different types of channels. I'm going to show you how to get tons of views fast. I'm going to show you the techniques of optimizing your videos, for example, making thumbnails and so forth, to ensure that your videos go viral. I'm going to show you how to potentially make tons of money from your channel as well. I'm going to show you a couple more hacks. That one hack I showed you just on this free training could potentially make you an insane amount of money. And I've got 4 more of those that I'm going to show you within this section right here of the YouTube AI system blueprint. And I'm going to show you how to then scale to the next level using AI. I'm going to show you how to translate your channels into different languages. I'm going to show you all of these things which can potentially 10x the amount you make. I get more views on my channels in other languages that I don't even speak using AI. I'm going to show you how to do that. And also scale into the next level with this. This is a value minimum. I think I'm being very conservative here. This is a value of at least $5,000. Minimum. $5,000 worth of value right here. I've got so many people within this who've told me we need to be charging at least $5,000, $10,000 for this. So I'm going to put a value of $5K on that right there. Plus, if you choose to join right now, I'm going to give you a bunch of exclusive bonuses. And this offer that we put together right here is straight up insane. Like, just wait till you see what we throw in right here. So first of all, I can't believe we're doing this. First of all, we're throwing in the TubeMagic software for free for an entire year. We're just throwing that in there. So that software I showed you, TubeMagic, which shows you exactly how to do this, I'm throwing that in for you for free for a year. And the TubeMagic software, like we said, is going to allow you to get video ideas, title ideas, that video research tool. It's also going to allow you to write scripts with all those different script templates, and all of that's included. Write unlimited scripts as opposed to paying $50 per script writer. You're going to get all that included free for a year. I'm going to show you how to upload and optimize your videos using the Warp Upload Optimizer, as well as all of the other tools that allow you to do this. That's also included free for a year. So you get the entire TubeMagic software, which is a value of $67 per month, which is the normal price of TubeMagic, times 12, $804. $804, throwing that in for you for free for a year with this offer. Don't have your niche yet? Don't worry. I'm going to give you a list of 100 plus profitable AI niches with this bonus right here, plus an exact method of doing market research to find out if a niche is worth your time, plus example channels, so you can literally just model what works and you can see what's working right now. And these are AI-specific niches. That's a value of at least $197 because it will speed up your time. You won't have to spend days and days trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. I can just straight up show you the best niche to do this in. Value of at least $197. As another bonus for this offer, I'm going to give you an AI channel step-by-step checklist. So you can literally go through this checklist. You can see, oh, I need to do this part right now. I need to do this part next. And it'll give you time frames for expectations and everything. So you should know that your channel should be at this point in 1 week, in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months. I give you an entire checklist for doing this. Value of at least $297. I'm being very conservative here. I'm going to give you another bonus of a list of different AI software plus discounts on them. We've negotiated with some of these companies, and we're going to give you discounts on some of these software that we've talked about earlier. This is where you're going to get access to that. Value of at least $500 right there. Much more than that if you use these to potentially build a income with YouTube. That's included. We're also throwing in a bonus of script templates for scripting your videos. Value of at least $397. As well as script templates for hiring people if you'd like to. And you also get access to the private community where we answer every single question daily. Now you might be saying, Matt, $10,000 value on this community. How is it worth that much? How is it worth $10,000? Here's why. I met Kari within that community, and Kari completely changed my entire YouTube business. I've met countless people who've given me one little tidbit, one little thing that optimized my channel to the next level, which allowed me to make 10 times more money, which allowed me to make just 5% more money, which when you're making 30, 100K a month can add up to a lot of money. And over time, this community alone has been well over, hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's priceless, this community. The connections I've got, the people I've met, the business partnerships I've made, all within this community, value of at least $10,000, minimum $10,000 value. I don't care what anybody says, it's worth 10K to be in that group right there. And you'll see people are so supportive in this group too. Like everybody cheers each other on. Like it's honestly an amazing place. Like I freaking love this community right here. Also, as a bonus, if you choose to join, I'm going to be throwing in a bunch of different free courses. I'm going to be giving you Tube Secrets, which is one of my YouTube courses. I'm going to be giving you the Tube Magic Mastery course, which shows how to use every single aspect of Tube Mastery in some very unique ways to get views on your channel. I'm going to be throwing in a course by Kari, also included, for completely free with this. I'm going to be giving you Tube AI case studies, which is a collection of different case studies so you can simply model what's already working. And I'm going to also be giving you Dennis's course right here, which also shows you how to use AI to potentially make money on YouTube. Value of at least $9.97. This course alone right here is worth $9.97 right there. We're throwing that in for you, included with this. Plus, I'm going to be giving you some exclusive bonuses that aren't even advertised. Throwing them in there for you. Value of at least $497. And that's going to be included as well. So this brings us to a total value of $18,683. And like I said with most of those things, I'm being very conservative with that. And you're getting the Tube Magic AI system, the Tube Magic software thrown in for free for a year, all the bonus courses, all these bonuses right here of templates and checklists and discounts and all of this stuff thrown in for this offer right here. Value of at least $18,000. I'm not going to charge you 18 grand for all this, even though potentially we could. I'm not going to charge you that. I'm not going to charge you 10K for this. I'm not going to charge you 5K for this. I'm not going to even offer this to you for $1,000. If you want to join the Tube AI system, you can do so right now for $497. Straight up insane offer right here. You can do it. If you want to take advantage of this, now is the time to do this. You can join today for $497, and it renews at $47 per month because after a year, literally the costs alone on managing Tube Magic and everything is going to be, we're going in the negative for this, like in terms of the cost for managing Tube Magic, and you can get all of this for $497 for an entire year. And then we do renew at that $47 per month. But at that point, the reason I'm making this insane offer is because at that point, hopefully I've given you so much value that you say, Matt, you've given me so much value at this point. Like, I'm going to stay on Tube Magic because, number one, it's giving me an insane amount of value, and it's worth every single penny on that for that $47 per month. And I got so much value from all these bonuses that you threw in here for free as well for me. So that's kind of the thought process behind it. That's why I'm just going above and beyond, making a no-brainer stupid offer. Like, this is insane that we're doing this right here, but you can join right now for $497. Just click the button somewhere around this webinar room right here, and you can join right now the best AI YouTube course and community on the market. And you can also get the best AI YouTube optimization software on the market thrown in there for free as well for an entire year. An entire year to do this. If over this next year you don't get at least one video taking off, if you don't get at least several videos taken off, this will pay for the course and the community and all these different bonuses and more thrown in there for you for only $500. Only if you agree to become a testimonial when you get results as well. So the one thing I do ask if you take me up on this insane offer is that if once you do get some results, if you could just be like, hey Matt, honestly, this course has helped me a ton, just shoot me over either like a short video or like even just a text testimonial is cool too. Like I'll take either, you know, but if you just shoot me one over, it would really help our software and everything. It's another reason I'm doing this as well. It's going to definitely help, you know, the software and so forth if we do get a lot of good testimonials. And that's another reason for doing this. I just want to be completely upfront and transparent with you. That's another reason we're doing this. But it's an insane offer. So honestly, a crazy offer. To make it even more is crazy, we're giving you this straight up stupid 30-day money back guarantee for any reason. So for any reason you don't like the course, you got 30 days, try it out, get your money back if you don't like it. Trust me, you're gonna love it though. Like, I cannot wait for you to see what's inside here. Let me just ask you a couple questions too. Like, number one, would it be worth it if you had just one viral video? Like this video right here got 1.9 million views. This would pay for the course and then some. This is within the technology niche as well. So this would pay for the course and then some. Let's take a look at the math behind it too. Let's say you only got 100K views, but you're within a niche like this where you're getting like a $10 CPM, you make $1,000. Boom, you just doubled your money from this program. Let's say that you sold a high payout partner product for $97. You get a $97 commission from it. And let's say that 0.01% of the people who viewed that video bought it. Just made 10 grand. Just made 10 grand. If you're promoting something like Tube Magic, where it's monthly recurring commissions for life, you just made 5K per month for life, as long as people stay subscribed. So you can see the potential of that. Now, am I guaranteeing that if you join the program, you're going to automatically make, $1,000, $10,000? Obviously, I can't guarantee that, but I can, because I can't guarantee people are going to even take action with courses or information or anything like that. But I can guarantee, I'm giving the keys to the kingdom. I'm showing you exactly what to do. I'm showing you what tons of other people are doing. I'm showing you what I'm doing. I'm giving all of you, all of this to you if you want to take me up on this insane offer. And let's look at this logically as well. Can you actually do this? Can you make the right videos? Yep, I'm going to show you exactly how to generate. You could literally watch over my shoulder. I'm going to generate them with you. Can you build AI channels just like mine, just like Kari's, just like all the successful people? Absolutely. We're going to show you exactly how they're set up. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Can you choose the right niche? I'm going to literally straight up give you the best AI niche to do. Just straight up give it to you. Is this more cost efficient than, for example, going to college, than, for example, going to start a franchise, paying hundreds of thousands of dollars, starting a traditional business, so, where you have to rent a place, hundreds of thousands of dollars of contracts and all this type of stuff, potentially millions of dollars in some cases. Like I have an uncle right now who's building a car wash. He's well in over $1 million at this point. And the car wash isn't going to be done for another like 7 months. And then maybe he'll make some money after that. Is this more cost efficient than that? Absolutely. 100 million% it is. And the reason for that is because you can literally get started with zero cost with this. Because I'm giving you that software for free for the next year if you choose to take me up, with this offer. So it's more cost efficient than all of those things right there. And no slight to college at all. My younger sister's going to college. It's good for some people because if they want to, for example, be a doctor or something like that, you do have to go to college. Like I know in the past I've got on college a lot and I've said college is stupid and all these things, but I do regret a little bit of that because I think it is good for some people. But with that being said, it wasn't good for me because I'm more of an entrepreneurial type of spirit and I want to do things that are different than a lot of people. And if you're here on this free training, we're probably pretty like-minded. The reason you're probably here is because you also want to live kind of an unconventional life and live a life where you live it on your terms. You get to do what you want, when you want, and you're doing it not just to be selfish with that either. You're doing it because you also want to help people, and you're doing it because you want to make an impact that's different than the one that society expected you potentially to do. So that's just kind of my little ramble on that right there, but absolutely this is more cost efficient than all those things right there, and your risk is 100,000% covered as well, so if for any reason you want a refund, you can do that as well. Trust me, you're not going to want to though, with the amount of value that we give in there. So can you do all this? If you look at it logically, absolutely. All it takes is one winning video. And if you can make one, here's the thing as well, if you can make one winning video, you can make hundreds, you can make thousands, you can scale this up into being an empire. I've had countless students do it. Absolutely. You're getting all this today. If you want to join, the price is going back up at the end of this stream where all these things, you have to buy them separately and you have to subscribe to this and so forth after the stream, but you can join now for only $500, $497. And let's look at what you lose if you resist placing this risk-free bet on yourself. And that's what this is. At the end of the day, it's a risk-free bet. If you've seen any of the value I've given, for example, on my personal YouTube channel, Make Money Mad, or in any other places, you know I really try to over-deliver with all this stuff. And this program, the software, all this stuff is no exception. I'm going to do my absolute best to over-deliver to you. And you're going to lose that discount of $500 on this. It's worth much more than that. As we've already discussed, it's worth much more than that. You're going to lose all the bonuses, the time and money spent on content creation, being super conservative with all these estimates. I value your time worth well over $1,000, honestly. I don't even know why I put $1,000 right there. It's worth much more than that. You're going to lose 6 months of learning, $12,000+ Again, I think your time is worth much more than that. And you're going to, most importantly, lose the potential to get results For what? For resisting placing a risk-free bet on yourself. So if you want to do this, you want to take that leap of faith and potentially change your life with faceless AI YouTube channels. You can join today for $4.97. The price expires at the end of this stream, so if you want to do this, now's the time to do it. And I honestly cannot wait to get started working with you. We've got tons of people taking us up on this offer so far, which is epic. I can't wait to get started working with everybody. Cannot wait to get started working with you if you want to do this. Just click on the button, join now, and get started with this. We can only accept so many people because there's only so much time my coaches have. That's another thing as well. I'm going to be in the private community personally. We've got tons of coaches in there as well who are answering every single question daily, so you'll never have a question go unanswered. You'll always have a response. You always got someone there with you on your side, with your best interests in mind, on your side to do this. A YouTube friend, so to speak, always there for you to help you with this. Any questions you have along the way, we're there for you. And all you got to do, click the button and join me on this, take this leap of faith, and potentially change your life. And I know this sounds dramatic. I'm sitting here on a webinar right now, and people are probably thinking, change my life potentially. I've heard this a million times before. But in all honesty, it was taking that leap of faith and making my first YouTube channel when I started back in 2014. That did change my life. And here's the reason why, to be quite honest with you. It's because I believed it would. And if you treat this as something where you believe that this is possible, and I've already showed you that it is. I've shown you countless people who are already doing this, as well as myself. And if you treat it like that, those are the people who go on to succeed. And these are the students I've realized that have gone on to succeed. And speaking of students, here is a bunch of them right here. We got Nain right here making $5,000 a month. We got Ali right here making $8,000 a month on his channel right there. We got David right there using one of his AI on his channel to make his faceless channel blow up for everything, script to description to thumbnails, everything. His channel's blowing up completely AI. We got Pete right here. We're having a meditation channel blow up as well. We got Reynold right here who was able to pay for his wedding with the money he's making from YouTube. We got Kanish right here making $4K a month right there. And it doesn't matter where you live. All these people right here in countries all around the world, it doesn't matter where you are, you can do this. Let's go into some Q&A right now. Let's go into some questions that people are having about the program so I can answer them for you right here. So if everybody does this, will it still work? And this brings into the question saturation. Is there ever a point where a niche, where a topic is too saturated on YouTube to actually get views and succeed doing this? And if everybody does this, could I still succeed as well? Fantastic question. Here's my response to it. Saturation up until a certain point is actually incredibly beneficial. And I know I touched on this earlier, but it's such a controversial take, and I don't think many people understand me when I talk about this. Viewership has been increasing. There's no denying. There's billions of people on YouTube at this point. Viewership is increasing exponentially. Guess what's not increasing exponentially? New creators. Guess what's not increasing exponentially? New creators who actually know how to create the right videos and optimize their videos correctly. So there's a discrepancy building. There's more viewers than ever before. There's less creators making incredible content, actually really good content, and actually optimizing it the right ways. So this makes a huge gap and a huge opportunity for all of us who know how to do this correctly. And the number of people who actually know how to do this correctly is increasingly small. And let's say, for example, let's say that 100 people take me up on this deal, right? 100 people join this program. And let's say over the next couple years, we get a couple thousand, 10,000 people join this program, like they did on my Tube Mastery program. We've got like 10,000 people in there, right? 10,000 people, a drop in the bucket compared to the potential of YouTube. People don't realize how big YouTube is. Like, we got billions of people on here. And if 10,000 people know these secrets and techniques and everything, it will still work. Trust me, it will still work. Does this work worldwide? As we proved with all those student results and testimonials, yes, it does work worldwide, 1,000,000%. Will this help me with personal channels? Absolutely. I use all these same tactics and use these growth tools, for example, the Tube Magic software, and all the growth tactics I'm going to teach within the program also apply to personal channels. So yes, this will help you with a personal channel as well. Is YouTube okay with AI content? Fantastic question. And the answer to that is it's nuanced. So when it comes to, for example, complete AI-generated robot voiceovers that don't sound good at all, that are using those synthetically generated voiceovers that we talked about earlier, YouTube's not good with that. And I'm going to show you how to avoid that at all costs and how to avoid going down some of the pitfalls and in a few specific niches why you don't want to go into those, because you could have problems with that type of AI content. But with that being said, I'm going to show you to do this the right way as well. And the YouTube CEO has recently even come out and talked about this, and he's all in on AI. He said he's all in on AI, but you do have to specify if content is, for example, generated without somebody's permission, and they're against that. So when you hear all this, like, in the news or whatever about people saying it's, YouTube is cracking down on AI content, if you actually go and read it, they're talking about they're cracking down on people stealing people's personalities. So just don't deepfake people, right? Don't deepfake someone that's not you. If you're going to deepfake someone, make sure it's yourself, right? So yes, YouTube is okay with AI content if you do it correctly. I'm going to show you how to do it correctly within the program. And if you just joined, you're super excited. I'm super excited to have you. I'm super excited to work with you. And I'm super excited to be with you here on this journey. It's an honor to be a part of your journey and to be a part of your next step in whatever you're trying to go out there and do. Whether it's building your own business, whether it's building a business for someone close to you. I've had tons of people join this program who, for example, want to start a channel with their kids, and they've been able to do that. I've had people from all walks of life join the program for different reasons, and whatever the reason is, for you, at least considering this, and if you made it to this point in the free training, you're at least considering this. All I have to say is that my recommendation to you would be to take that leap of faith, join me on this, and you won't be disappointed. I'm going to do my absolute best to help you, and I got you with this. I got your back when it comes to YouTube. If you want me to be there with you, if you want me to be potentially a business partner with you with doing this, join the program, and I'll be more than happy to work with you with this. All you got to do is click the link, claim your special discount. The deal expires after the stream, so now is the time to do it if you're thinking about doing this. Just click the link, join the program. Can't wait to get started working with you. The Tube Magic AI system, you get the complete course, community, software, everything you need to succeed, as opposed to doing trial and error, where it takes years of learning and effort and not knowing if something's going to work. You get the bonuses, checklists, resources to save time, as opposed to spending tons of time and money on freelancers and wasted energy. And on that $47 per month that rebills after a year, on that $47 per month, think about it like this. You're spending $47 for unlimited scripts, unlimited titles, descriptions, tags. Think about if you hired a scriptwriter, you're paying well over $50 a script. So $50 a month, well worth it. But guess what? You don't even have to pay that for a year. You have a year to try this out with the course and all that other stuff. And you know exactly what to do and when to do it to save countless hours. So just click the link now, claim your discount. The deal expires soon. Don't wait on this. Now is the time to do this if you're thinking about doing this. I can't wait to get started working with you. And if you chose to join, I can see a lot of people join right here. I'm super happy and excited to get started working with all of you. Then congratulations, you made an epic choice joining the best YouTube AI program on the market, and I can't wait to get started with you. Now, your attendee bonus list of niches is going to be sent to your inbox, so check it out there. We might put it in the chat here. If my assistant could put it in the chat right here as well, that'd be awesome. But if you don't see it in the chat, keep an eye out in your inbox. We're going to send it to your inbox as well, so you'll have it there for sure. That will be your attendee bonus for attending this as well, just so you have something free as well. Like to have a gesture of goodwill for that also. And also this entire webinar is basically a gesture of that as well. Hope you got a ton of value in this. Hopefully it'll open your eyes too to what's kind of possible with YouTube and AI nowadays. Like it's crazy what's possible. And like if you're at all considering doing this, if you want to take that leap of faith with me and do this, like now's the time to do it. So with that being said, everybody, that concludes the free training. Hope you got a ton of value from this. Hope you have a wonderful night wherever you are out there in the world right now watching this free training. I know we got people from all over the world. I hope you're doing well, and I wish you all the best. Hope you have an amazing day wherever you are. And if you're not having an amazing day, hope that this could maybe bring a little bit of light into your life to show you one more thing that's possible and to give you a little bit of value. Hope this was able to do that, and hope you got a ton of value. My name is Matt Parr again. If you want to learn more about me and the stuff I do, you can always go to mattparr.com or the Make Money Matt YouTube channel. And now we're here, working on Tube Magic as well, and so excited with all these things. Like, we are going to blow Tube Magic up and add more and more features. And this is another reason I'm doing this as well, because the more people we get into Tube Magic, even though we're giving this insane deal and everything, all the money that we ever make from this is going straight back into Tube Magic, and we're going to fund it, and we're going to make it better, and it's going to benefit you. At the end of the day, it's going to benefit you a ton. So you can know that any money you spend on this is just going straight into developers, and plus you get an insane course, and plus you get all this stuff that's benefiting everybody. So it's just a win-win-win, a symbiotic win on all axes, right? Like, that's what we're trying to do here, and hopefully we're able to accomplish that. I know we will be, as we have in the past couple years here. My name is Matt Parr. Thanks for watching, everybody, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. If you chose to join the course, can't wait to get started working with you, and I'll see you inside of Tube Magic. Cannot wait for you to get to see the power of Tube Magic as well. For everybody who jumped on Tube Magic as well, you can start using that immediately. You'll have immediate access to it. You get immediate access to the course and all that type of stuff. You got it. Can't wait to get started working with you, and I'll see you inside. See you there.